After a long time wait, you will finally have a chance to play SOULFRAME this week. Digital Extremes will be handing Prelude keys during their next SOULFRAME dev stream. To get a key, simply link your Twitch account to SOULFRAME by going to the game's official website. Then, go to Account Management and just link your account. Be sure to both be logged in to the SOULFRAME website and Twitch. And finally, you will need to watch at least 30 minutes of the dev stream to get a SOULFRAME Prelude key. However, I would really suggest that you watch the entire show, as the developers will be revealing more exciting new stuff for the game. So, what can you expect when playing SOULFRAME this week? Without spoiling anything for new players, there are 6 quests that you can do in SOULFRAME Prelude right now. The first one is the Rise Envoy quest, which is basically the tutorial of the game. Then, it will proceed to the next one, called the Last Pensive, which lets you recruit Orlick in the Nightfold. After that, you'll be facing the Tormented Stag, which is the only boss battle right now in the Prelude version. Then you can proceed to recruiting a Witch, which lets you dye your armor. Finally, you can go help and break the chains of the She-Wolf from her captors. Aside from these main quests, the game also has Sparrow Tales, which are basically side missions you can do to earn loot. Now, I'm sorry if I can't show you some cool stuff in the gameplay because, like I have said, I don't want to spoil anything for those new players. But overall, it will take you a couple of hours to do all these activities, not to mention leveling and trying out different pact builds, and also farming for those cool-looking armors. Also, the game is already on its 9th Prelude, which means there are many things added already, and changes from what we initially saw from its gameplay reveal. Big things are happening in SOULFRAME with the latest update, Prelude 9, and it's a total game changer for both new and returning envoys. This time around, you get to shape your journey right from the start by picking a pact, which ties you to one of 3 newly revealed factions: Alka's Children, Kith of Kings, or Silent Rose. Each one brings its own vibe, gear, powers, and a signature pact character who unlocks powerful arcanics and a handcrafted totem. In short, your pact defines your path and sets the tone for the adventure ahead. If you're drawn to nature, mysticism, and healing magic, Alka's Children might be your calling. Led by the Fey healer Aselda, this faction focuses on restoring allies and disrupting enemies with spells like Phantom Flock and Elder Bloom. Their home base is the enchanted Sproutfolk Enclave hidden deep in Hillyden, a place alive with ancient leafy magic. Alka's followers can also wield Odiak, a crackling new weapon that channels voltaic energy through electric orbs mounted on your wrists. On the other hand, if you live for melee combat and aren't afraid to fight up close, the Kith of Kings brings the heat, literally. Their leader, Tethrin, is a flame-wreathed Soulist warrior, and this path is all about raw power and overwhelming force. With abilities like Felist and Clash, you'll dominate any brawl. Their stronghold, the crumbling crypt of Fire King Fen Jotar, buried deep beneath Midrath's Undercity. This faction is tied to Mora's legacy and gives you access to heavy weapons born from fire and grit. Prefer a quieter, sneakier approach? The Silent Rose is all about stealth, precision, and style. Following the path of Siren, a deadly Fey assassin, you'll use illusions, decoys, and blinding powders to confuse enemies and strike with surgical accuracy. This pact specializes in shadow play and expert bow skills, turning you into a ghost on the battlefield. Their base is the Drippin' Flagon, a hidden pirate haven tucked inside a sea cave in Durmak's Sailor District. No matter which pact you choose, you'll gain access to a new enclave, your base of operations, and a set of faction tales, repeatable quests with branching narratives, mini-bosses, and faction XP that unlocks exclusive gear. Returning players will be prompted to choose a pact when they log in, while newcomers will begin their adventure already aligned. And for those who crave even more power, there's a 4th pact in the mix, Mora's Hand. This fire-themed path introduces devastating arcanics like Ignis Wrath and Inferno for those who want to bring pure destruction. Combat has also gotten a serious refresh. Ranged weapons have been completely overhauled with new mechanics like Quick Shot, Heavy Shot, and Arrow Hail that give long-range combat a lot more depth. Even better, arrows are now infinite, so you can go full-on ranger without worrying about your quiver. Other weapon types got love too, with improved animations and brand new airstall mechanics that let you strike in midair for extra flair and agility. Out in the wilds, there's a new threat to watch for, the corrupt Ode Dog, a twisted beast under the sway of Odin forces. Players can now find and heal wounded world trees scattered across Alka, revealing hidden parts of the map and pushing back the corrupted mist. If you manage to heal all of them, you'll unlock Duck Halleck, a purified Odin lance now ready for battle. The loot system has also been reworked to be more rewarding and intentional. Chests now come in 2 rarities and drop more focused rewards, like Drax, crafting mats, and faction-specific fragments. Enemies, destructible crates, and dynamic encounters all contribute to your progression more meaningfully. Faction Tales now have their own dedicated loot pools, so farming rare gear feels more targeted. Plus, leveling up your standing with faction leaders now brings even more rewards, giving you a clearer path to top-tier items. Quality of life improvements are all over the place, too. The user interface has been cleaned up with a relocated compass and sharper health and arcanics displays. Dungeon layouts have been streamlined to reduce backtracking. Lock-on systems have been improved, and new elemental puzzles have been added to the world. Visual upgrades, like better lighting, reflections, and overall performance, round things out, making the whole experience smoother and more immersive. Prelude 9 also kicks off testing for a new premium currency, which is now visible in both Avocat's Gots and Tuvalcain's crafting menus. And with the removal of idols from packs, SOULFRAME is laying the groundwork for mythic-tier weapons in Prelude 10. Oh, and don't worry, a massive wave of bug fixes has rolled in, tackling long-standing issues from animation glitches to map exploits. With deeper systems, richer storytelling, and upgraded gameplay across the board, Prelude 9 is a bold leap forward. Whether you choose Spirit, Courage, or Grace, one thing's clear: the world of Alka is shifting, and your legend is just beginning. Honestly, these are a big chunk of content that you can play once you have access to SOULFRAME. But I am hoping they'll be adding more and updating the game after the dev stream. I'm really excited for the dev stream, and rest assured that I'll be posting guides next to help those new players navigate this new world of SOULFRAME. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.
I'm lost again. I don't wanna run from my